We have had a mystery on our hands this week. The scholars in this room are the crew of the mighty ship, the Envisioneers. While in search of an ancient treasure, we were marooned on an island, and the key part of our navigational map went missing. Of the entire crew, we considered 4 suspects. Today you will hear the evidence collected against Dr. Smart and Shipwreck Neff.
What?
This week we learned about emergency medicine such as model lungs and splints.
This week we had to make splints to heal members of the crew.
This is how the lungs tied into the story. A patient had a collapsed lung and we needed to find the best way to fix it. And this is one of the model lungs that we made at Pathways to STEM. And when you pull in, it fills, and then when you push down, it closes.
The splint is, so the figure 8 splint is the one that goes around your ankle, and then you tie bandages around the ankle in figure 8.
Why?
We built robots so we could find the missing crewmates. We had to program them to go on a specific trail to lead the captain to the missing crewmates after we found them. When building, it was hard and challenging, but fun, and we made it through.
We also made bridges. And if you were wondering why we did this, it's because crew was lost and the robots led them back. And the reason we made bridges it was because it flooded. And we had to make bridges so we could get to food with the robots.
What?
During Medical B, we learned about some do's and don'ts about snake bites. A do is to call 911 if you can. A don't was to run away. Running away will increase your heart rate. I liked learning about snake bites. It was interesting and fun.
The reason that the snake bite was related to the story is because Sidney Young got bit on the island. The cow heart dissection was fun. My favorite part was exploring it. It was hard to find the parts, and I also liked how it opened up. We dissected cow hearts because we had to follow a story, and because people in the story, they had heart problems, so we had to figure out what was wrong with their heart. So we dissected cow hearts so we can understand more about their hearts. And we also learned about how our blood is going to look like if a snake bit someone. Something I noticed about a cow heart is that it's bigger than a normal human heart.
What?
I am a member of the blood analysis. We explored 12, 30, and 66 inches.
So when we dropped the blood higher, the bigger the splotches got. We read a captain's log, and it said that we had to figure out where the blood came out on the body. First in our story, we had to figure out. We found blood at the scene of the crime. We had to collaborate tests to find out whose blood it was.
I'm part of the blood analysis team, and we came to figure out that the average of 12 inches was 12.75 millimeters. The average of 30 inches was 56 millimeters, and the average for 66 was 17.5 millimeters.
We found out that the blood spilled from 30 inches.
What?
Hi, I'm in the forensic scientist group, and we use iodine and vinegar to find a mystery powder. We found the appearance, texture, and smell of the powder. In the end, we figured out that the mystery powder was cornstarch.
Hi, I'm a member of the forensic science group. We needed fingerprints to identify who stole the ancient map. With cocoa powder, we found out who it was.
We needed the fingerprints to identify who did it, and we found the mystery powder at the scene. Based on all the evidence our STEM group has submitted, we believe that Dr. Smart and Shipwright Neff are guilty of stealing the ancient map.